to welcome you on behalf of the Aesthetics group and the M.B.M group. So our whole aim is to bring the NYU CD community together for learning opportunities outside of the clinics and outside of the class.
This isn't just a regular microbiology class or physiology class or even a sample class. This is meant for you guys to really get the most out of what dentistry is about.
2 charities were represented. So this event is not only to help you guys, but also to help the community. We have the Food Bank of New York City and the Covenant House represented here today.
Now everyone, let's give a big NYU CD round of applause for Dr. Bill Dorfman.
It's nice to see so many of you guys out here. I want to tell you the things that I wish somebody had told me when I graduated dental school. Because, you know, I finished dental school, I got out there, and I was ready to conquer the world, right? But I didn't really have mentors. I didn't have anybody that could, like, sit down with me and point me in the right direction. And then there were, you know, should I do a GPR? Should I not? Should I this? Should I that? I mean, and then what do you do when you start practicing? And where do you go? And you know what? Just because you graduate dentistry, it doesn't mean that all you have to do is drill teeth the rest of your life. You know, nobody ever told me about all the other options that were out there. I just kind of found them along the way. But the cool thing is, everything I did, from the TV shows to writing a New York Times bestseller to raising $30 million for children's charity, all of that revolved around dentistry. So being a dentist was the starting point, and everything else that happened was just a blast. So I'm going to give you a lecture today that no other dentist in dentistry could give, because they haven't done the stuff I've done. But you can, you know, I mean, you guys are just starting, and, you know, the world is open to you, and if you will take some of the things that I'm going to teach you to heart and do them, you can have the most amazing career. I wish my career in dentistry on any of you, because I have had a life full of just fun, adventure, and the best part of all is just helping all these other people. I mean, it's kind of crazy that you can make a career, make a lot of money, and help people all at the same time. Like, everybody wins. One of the acronyms that I use at LEAP with my students is WIN. And what I do every morning when I wake up is I use this, and I use this throughout the day 1,000,000 times. I know dentists that work in the smallest little cities in America that are busy all the time because they market themselves, because they've got, you know, something that somebody else doesn't have. So if your career isn't going the way you want it to go, you need to make changes, and I'm going to show you some things you can do that will help you get there. I was doing an interview on 60 Minutes once, and they were talking to me, and they said, what do you think makes you so different from other dentists? I'd never really been asked that, and I thought about it for a second. I thought, you know what makes me different? A lot of people have great ideas, and they die with great ideas. I have great ideas, I just do it. If I really believe that something is great, I figure out a way and I execute it and I do it, you know? And most people in life just don't do that. They'll be like, yeah, that was a good idea. Yeah, maybe somebody should do that. I'm like, just do it. This is the thing that I really want to stress to you guys, because this is probably the most important lesson I can give you. Don't just take opportunities in life. Make the absolute best of it. You see, in dental school, they're going to teach you to fix teeth. And that's kind of cool. But when you fix a lot of teeth, you fix a smile. And when you fix a smile, you fix a life. And that's so much better. That's so much better. You can change people's life with what you're learning in school. You make them healthier. You make them happier. You make them feel better. When you go big. I don't half-ass anything in my life. If I do something, I do it all the way, or I just don't do it. You know? When I go big. When I set out to make my practice, I wanted to make my practice the best practice I could. I took every course I could so I knew what to do. Just like when I started doing cosmetic dentistry, and I love that, I took every cosmetic dental course I could. Because I didn't just want to be another dentist, I want to be the best at what I was doing. The secret to success is no secret at all. It's called work your ass off.
I didn't know exactly what to expect with dentists coming in and speaking today, but I didn't find that I was confused or overwhelmed with the information because he talked more from an inspirational message, and I really enjoyed him talking about how to be a good professional as well as a good practitioner. So I think developing the interdisciplinary relationships would be great for both nursing and dentistry.
It was one of the most useful lectures in all of my 3 years with NYU, and it kind of helps you think out of the box. It kind of opens up the lid and gives you other perspectives on dentistry.
This is the first time I saw Dr. Bill Dorfman lecture, and he impressed me a lot, even though we've been to a lot of continuing education courses before. I think it's a great idea for the student club that brought Dr. Dorfman here, M.B.M. We didn't have that when we were in school 20 years ago. I think it's the greatest thing. The exposure that the students get from a lecture like this is more connected to reality of dentistry. It's a different aspect than what they learn in school here. And it's a life experience, so it's great.